Under the Howard government, there was a change to the system by which school kids who are in psychological trouble get professional advice. Instead of having trained counsellors, kids get taxpayer-funded school chaplains. If your son or daughter needs help, they're told that the answer lies in the Bible, or at least the people paid to give your kids advice get their advice from the Lord. Men and women of the cloth are paid by taxpayers to counsel students who've lost a parent or friend in family breakdowns or other crises. During the election campaign, Julia Gillard promised to increase taxpayer funding for this scheme by $222 million. The Australian Psychological Society has told government that this religious-based scheme allows unregistered and unqualified chaplains to work outside their boundaries. There is clear evidence that school chaplains perform duties for which they're not qualified, says the Society, even though this is against the government's own rules. For example, they do psychological assessment. Psychologists have a minimum of 6 years training before providing psychological support services. Under the scheme you pay for, chaplains with as little as 36 hours training are counselling students. One of the major providers of school chaplains is the Scripture Union of Australia. It has as one of its aims to make God's good news known to children, young people and families. Funding a scheme that supports religious indoctrination in schools looks like a clear breach of the separation between church and state. But more dangerously, instead of getting help from university-trained professionals, they're getting religious instruction when they're at their most vulnerable. Here endeth the lesson.